you're all aware of 3 things before we start. Firstly, help yourself to the drinks at the end of the table over there. Secondly, don't be afraid to get up throughout this evening and help yourself to a top-up. We are happy for this to be quite informal. And lastly, I would just like to inform you that by tomorrow you will only remember 35% of tonight's proceedings. Talk amongst yourselves, we'll just begin shortly.
You have to begin to lose your memory, if only in bits and pieces, to realise that memory is what makes our lives.
The past is cloaked in multicoloured taffeta, and every time we look at it, we can see a different hue. Why does memory exist?
I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
I kind of like the idea that someone else might see through my eyes.
Here, we have a self-portrait, dated 1987, titled Nadia Rossi. That wasn't written by me, I was 4.
And if I survive, I will finally have a definitive record of myself. Do you think the memories we replay in our mind stay the same each time we remember them, or do they change?
No, they definitely change. Recent studies have shown that every time we retrieve a memory, it is reformed before it is stored again, taking us further and further away from the original, which begs the question, is there such a thing as a true memory?
Hermann Ebbinghauser's curve of forgetting goes a little something like this. On the y-axis, we have how much you know. On the x-axis, we have the number of days. Now on day 1, say, before you entered this theatre, you, the audience, came in knowing nothing of the show, or 0%, where the curve starts at the bottom. At the end of this hour, you will know 100% of the show. So everything from us sitting at the panel, talking to me, standing here now, telling you this, to the petting zoo that we have at the end of the show. And we don't have anything ridiculous. You will know 100% of what you know, however well you know it, the highest point of the curve. By day 2, if you have done nothing with that information, didn't think about it, didn't read about it, muse on how informative it is, etc., you will only remember 35%, full stop, which could look a little something like this. Hi, I just wanted to inform you all 3 things before we start. Firstly, just help yourself to the drinks over there on the table. Secondly, don't be afraid to get up throughout this evening and help yourself to a top-up. We are happy for this to be quite informal. And lastly,
Do you think the memories we replay in our mind stay the same each time we remember them, or do they change?
the first fossil that all proof comes from, guarded extremely carefully. It's the original, the negative of the original, the poem in the author's handwriting, the drawing on the cave wall, Hemingway's cat that all the kittens in his house are now descended from. By day 7, the 10% that you remember could look a little something like this. Drinks over there on the table. Hello.
Do you think the memories we replay in our heads stay the same each time we remember them?
Hemingway's cat that all the kittens in his house are now descended from. By day 30, even less, 2 to 3%. Now this may account for feeling as if you've never seen the show at all. By day 30, the 2 to 3% that you remember could look a little something like this.
Things I am scared of. Dying, massive.